Oh, hey, mom betches. Welcome back to another episode of the Mom Betch podcast. I am your host, Celia Bogarelli, and today I have one of my ride or dies, Cami, and she did not want to do the podcast, but I made her. We are barking on a Disney cruise,
We are outfitted to the nines.
and we went to Walmart today. And they had a lot of Mickey stuff for like very inexpensive.
Yeah, it was surprising. I mean, I don't know. That's like maybe it's because it's Florida.
Oh yeah. That would
Could
make
be
more
it.
sense because I feel like if you were in a Walmart in Detroit, like you wouldn't have found this.
Yeah,
And this is very cute, very soft, and it was only like $14.99.
it was. It was a deal. I like it better on than I did on the hanger.
Yeah. So Disney cruise, we're about to embark tomorrow. I'm having a little bit of anxiety.
I am too. 100%.
Yeah.
Not even gonna lie.
Like we were supposed to go to the House of Aya, and it's like this really nice vegan wellness resort, all inclusive in Cancun.
Spiritual.
And then the guys were like, I want to do a Disney cruise. And now we're about to enter the land of norovirus
Basic and French fries.
and French fries.
Yeah. I mean, do you know last week I read an article that said that it's like unprecedented highs of the norovirus in the Northeast. And who do you think is going on this cruise? People from the Northeast. Like, my paranoia is here.
Well, I told you earlier that I went to the dentist, and my hygienist said that her sister just got off the Disney Wish, which is the cruise ship we're going on. It's Disney's newest cruise ship. And half of their party got like the stomach flu. So I'm like kind of nervous about that because especially if it's going to be choppy waters, like that's going to be a little bit scary.
It's like the worst combination.
French fries, Mickey Mouse ice cream bars, and choppy waters, and diarrhea.
Yeah. I've packed like way too many bleach wipes.
Well, I'm happy because I didn't bring any.
1 minute, people. 1 minute for it to kill norovirus. Hydrogen peroxide wipes, 3 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so Cami is a nurse.
No, not technically.
Well, nurse anesthetist.
Actually, not a nurse. I'm actually an AA, which is like I'm like the PA of anesthesia.
Oh, my bad. She is the AA of anesthesia.
Yeah,
That's a big deal.
So
I'm sorry. Did I underestimate you?
No.
But like your title, that's like
it's just a little different.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, when did you get the additional school, or did you go straight through?
So no, I didn't. I did my undergrad, and then I did a 2-year master at UVA, and then I got a 2-year master's for anesthesia school.
I didn't realize they had the last part of the education. Okay, but so that makes you even more qualified. But wait. I didn't know that about wipes versus peroxide. So like if you're going on a upcoming trip, like what do you want to purchase?
So it just depends where you're trying to battle, right? So if you're worried about the coronavirus or that, I mean, you don't need bleach for that. Hydrogen peroxide would take it out. Even regular like hospital wipes, that'll knock that out. The flu too. But the norovirus is a very special bug, and that guy will only be killed by bleach or hydrogen peroxide.
Okay, so like if I'm buying like Lysol wipes, does that have hydrogen peroxide in it?
No.
So if you're going on a cruise and everyone's bringing Lysol wipes, which everyone is probably doing, it actually does nothing?
No, it doesn't kill it.
Because you have special, like you have us like hooked up.
Yeah, like those are healthcare wipes. You can buy them on Amazon.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Norovirus, bleach.
Or hydrogen peroxide.
But hydrogen peroxide's 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Bleach is 1 minute.
Correct.
And then COVID.
Yeah.
Lysol wipes are okay.
Yeah, that'll kill it.
I bet you like that. Why is that not on the Disney site?
I don't know. Honestly, like I found this information. You have to like dive into. These are Clorox healthcare wipes, and they have the chart. You have to like go online, find it, and it'll tell you exactly how long it takes for each of their products to kill the norovirus.
My mind is absolutely literally blown right now. So you have to imagine like a high percentage of people on that ship.
I have no idea.
and they're carrying the wrong thing.
Yeah, they have no idea. It's also it's just spread through high contact as well. So like nothing's being. I mean, they don't use bleach when they
No.
clean, you know. So that's not killing it. And then people are just touching stuff, and then nobody knows that that also that alcohol hand sanitizer does not kill it. You have to wash your hands, and you have to wash them well. That's the only thing that's going to get it off your hands.
Even though it's just normal soap.
Right. Right. Just warm water. So get it really good. Get it under your fingernails.
So you need really good hand wash, warm water,
Yep.
and bleach.
Yeah. For like surface areas. I'm gonna bleach everything in the room.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
The remote, you know.
I had
The
no
toilet.
idea. That's actually quite scary if you think about that, because bleach is pretty heavy.
Yeah, I mean, think about the turnaround time. Like literally, people are getting off the boat. That's why they get you off early, like
Yeah.
you know, 8 or 9 in the morning, because people are getting on for the next cruise as early as 11 a.m.
We're gonna be the cleanest bitches on that ship,
for real, girl.
or every person in the medical field.
I literally brought gloves too. If we have to get in the elevator, I'm not touching that.
I was not prepared.
It's okay.
I'm like the basic bitch that goes on the cruise and I have like Lysol wipes. And I'm like, I got it, guys. That's crazy. Okay, let's talk about how we met. I went on Craigslist in my 20s, and you could do that back when I did it. Only in the area in which we lived, in Royal Oak, because it's like college town. Most of the people that are on Craigslist at that point in time were like residents or like, you know, like on business for an extended period of time. Anyway, so I go on Craigslist, and it was kind of like a new girl situation. Like that's the best way in my space I can define it, is I literally ran into a listing. It seemed like it was like in a area right near downtown Royal Oak, and I was like, okay, this is cool. And it was like just a house full of guys, and I was like, well, it can't be horrible, because I had bad experiences having female roommates.
That I get, yeah.
Yeah. And so I go in, and there's like JJ's interviewing me, asking me about my cleanliness. And I'm like looking around the house like, I don't think you need to ask me about my cleanliness. Like this place is like a frat party. And I move in. And I, at that time, was like super busy. I was singing when I was doing that. And I was busy traveling around Royal Oak. And it was one of the guys moved out. Then there was Andre and his girlfriend, and then JJ, and then yours girlfriend at the time. Now they're married. And you were coming into town. This is like probably a couple months after I lived there. And like in my head, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited because I'm a girl's girl. So all I was thinking of was like, I'm going to have a girl in the house. We are going to watch Bravo. We're going to watch MTV. Like, this is going to be this whole thing. I'm like going to the store. I'm buying this gift basket, a candle, like anything to keep you to stay longer. And I'm thinking we're best friends.
I mean, JJ was like prepping me for this. And I was like, no, I don't like that. B, okay, like what kind of a girl moves into a house with 3 other dudes that are not like,
right,
that have girlfriends? I'm like, this is weird. Like, no way. And he's like, well, she's like really determined to be your friend. I'm like, not gonna happen, Jay. Like, it's just not. He's like, well, maybe no. Like,
no. You hated me.
I was like, absolutely not.
I remember meeting your family at your wedding, and your family was like, she hated you. And I was like living on a whole different planet, because I was like, we're best friends, and you hated me. But I don't know if we can remember that far back. Like, when did you realize, like, shit, she's gonna be one of my friends? Was it instantly?
I would say so. I mean, like, you were just so genuine. And then like the gift basket, I'm like she's genuine. Really nice.
Yeah. And like, you were there for a couple weeks, and by the end of it, I was like, oh my gosh, I think I have like a really good girlfriend.
Yeah, it was amazing. Organic.
Yeah.
It just flowed. It's just like when you meet like, you know, like your husband or whoever, your partner meant to be. It just flows. It's organic.
And what's really funny is like, you look back, when was that? That was like almost 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And who would have thought that my random Craigslist roommate's girlfriend,
right,
now wife, is one of my best friends, and we're like going on this Disney cruise with our children.
I know.
That's special.
It really is.
And the fact that they're like only 1 year apart makes it even better, because we not only are very like-minded when it comes to like our day-to-day, but we've never had like a competitive friendship. And we talked about this just recently. Like, if you can find a friend where it's just 100% support,
Mm-hmm.
there's no drama,
Right.
there's no competition, it's all support, it's all happiness, it's all positivity, you gotta hold on to those friendships
Mm-hmm.
because especially women, I feel like, are very competitive and insecure around one another.
Yes.
And the second we met, it was just kind of like a sisterhood.
Yeah.
It was just very like, this is
I was like,
amazing.
you do, you girl. Like the singing, I
Yeah.
was like, yes. Like, I loved it.
I also hate bitches that like want to steal people's boyfriends. Like
Mm.
you've never been that way. I've never been that
Mm-mm.
way. Like if I meet someone and they're in a relationship, like I'm just genuinely happy for them
Yeah.
and I want them to thrive. I wonder, why do you think women aren't like that though? Because that's why you assume, especially in your 20s, like if you're meeting, in that situation, you assume
Mm-hmm.
like that's weird. She just wants my boyfriend.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
like she's not going to be a great person
Right.
because most women
Or
aren't to
not.
each other. Why?
I think it's all about like, I want what you have. Like, especially if it's like a good guy, just like with married men. Like for women, they're like, oh, that guy's married. He must be an excellent catch. So, I have to steal that. I think it also has to do with, it just makes you feel better about yourself because they don't have it. And if they can snag that man, your man, it just for a little bit gives them that inflation.
Until they realize like you're not dating the guy, you were dating, like what I said
Yeah,
earlier,
yeah, exactly.
like you actually just want to date the girl that was dating the guy because she's probably the one getting shit
She's the
done.
one that's
She's the one doing
shopping for
it.
him. That's why he looks so good,
Yeah.
girl.
She's the one that's planning the
Mm-hmm.
vacation. That's why he has a picture
Yeah.
in front of a
My
beach.
husband's entire wardrobe for this cruise. Me.
Yeah, same. Samesies. Walmart.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Walmart Mickey shirts.
I have no idea about that one.
But yeah, I think friendships are very special. And I think if you're in a situation where you're unsure about your friendship with your girlfriend, it's like a breakup. Like, get rid of her.
Absolutely.
I also think that people serve for specific times and periods, and
Sure.
that's okay.
That is okay. Mm-hmm.
Like, you can have a in the moment friend, you can have a seasonal friend, you can have a
Yes.
bar friend, like, you can
Yes.
have different friends for different seasons of your life. A very small amount
Yeah.
of friends are actually true lifelong friends.
Yes. will say that I've had a friend, we were in college together. It ended really nastily, but I always felt very connected to her. We didn't talk for 10 years. Her father passed away.
Oh,
And she hit me up on Instagram. She's like, listen, I understand if you hate me and you never want to talk to me ever again. But like my father passed and it really like, she's like, I've always felt connected to you and I don't like the way things ended, blah, blah, blah. We're back. We're
100%.
back 100% where we were. And
Yeah.
it's just sometimes like, she's like, I wasn't the person I was. And like, same for myself. It took, like how you are in college.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't like who I was. Like
Yeah.
looking back, like I've grown a lot. We both became mothers and we've changed. And it's just like a very positive, like
Yep.
loving, like friendship now.
That's a real friendship when you can see someone's true colors and beauty.
Mm-hmm.
And like, that people can go through different periods of
Yep.
their life where they're not perfect, but you still can accept them and move forward. Like,
Yep.
that's real friendships.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Aww. Do you think that we're going to be friends after the cruise? Because I made that joke. And I was
I
like,
was like, oh
what
shit.
if we're not friends after the cruise? Like, what if we don't travel? Well, we've traveled before together, but like, how awkward would that be to go on a Disney cruise with another family and then not jive?
I would not sign up for this if
Could
that's how.
you imagine all of those kids and the stress of having someone that's incompatible to travel with?
No, that would literally make the vacation a nightmare.
I
Like,
mean, I think that happens quite often with
I'm sure
people.
it does.
But we had really like upfront conversations when it comes to travel,
Oh
like our
yeah.
budget,
Mm-hmm.
like what we
What
like
you
to
want
do,
to
what we don't
do?
want to do, like
Yeah.
having like boundaries when it comes to traveling together. Like, you got to have those
And that's the
conversations.
thing, though. A lot of people are just like, yeah, I'm down for whatever, but they're not down for whatever.
No.
And then it gets awkward because then
Yeah.
they start being passive aggressive about things. And you're just like, I don't really know what to do. And then there's just that like elephant in the room and it just makes everything awful. And you're
Ugh.
like, vacations in the toilet. But like, if I'm like your friend, I'm just going to tell you like what I
Yeah.
envision, what I thought, my thoughts. And
Well,
those
we
are the
went through
two.
that earlier today because I always let Lakin eat and walk. Like, he'll be around the house
Mm-hmm.
having snacks. And, I have some friends or family that, like, that's a big no no, and that's totally fine. but like that's what we're used to doing in the house. And so like coming here, even though I know you guys so well,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, like where do we eat? And then Kalina's like on the couch eating, and she's like walking with her food. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is
Mhm.
amazing. I was like so excited. I'm like, James, we can like eat, because
Yeah.
everyone just has their different
Yeah, for sure.
preferences. And it's just different. So it's kind of nice to have like-minded people when you're like
Yes.
traveling.
Especially with kids.
Yeah. Because kids put on a lot of pressure. I mean, our husbands are very stressed. They couldn't even get through Indian food.
They are.
Like they were
Their eyes are
like the kid. How dare a toddler put their fork
right?
in like the condiments?
Oh yeah. They were lighting up.
They were
They were
like
like
stressed
they're
out.
like they're having a tantrum. Like, yeah, they're kids.
Yeah.
They're toddlers. They're gonna have tantrums. All right. We're in the back of the corner.
Do you think men in particular like feel more awkward in public if their kids like act up?
I think it really depends on how much you've looked into it. I've done a lot. I'm not going to say research, but I follow a lot of like psych,
Yeah.
people, and she talks about tantrums, and it's really like kind of changed my mindset on it. And I really am, she's having a hard time. Like that's how I look at it. Like she needs support, and it really just doesn't bother me. And I feel like because I'm so like relaxed about it, she kind of chills out faster. But
Yeah.
like Jay gets very like,
James is
yeah, they
insane.
get very like,
No, 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 no. It's like
oh,
no, if you say no, they're gonna do it more.
yeah, you just like they just kind of want to be heard, And then I heard you like tell like you told Lakin like, yeah, I get it, bud. Like you want to
Yeah,
do
it's
something and you can't, and
frustrating.
you're
Yeah.
frustrated, and I feel like just getting that
Like,
acknowledgement helps them.
yeah, it's like, Dad, just let him have a little like condiment sauce on his samosa.
Mm-hmm.
Like baby
Yeah,
wants to eat good.
and they're just like they're also like kids, and I feel like we like to put adult expectations
Yeah.
on them. Like I'm all for rules and boundaries and stuff,
Yeah.
not having your kid acting like an animal, but like sometimes you just can't sort the small
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. I feel like it's tough because I feel like as children, as generations pass, like the
Yeah.
children are like adults more like faster than they should be.
Yes, for sure.
Is it like environmental, do you think? Social media? Like
Definitely
why
social
do
media.
13-year-olds look like they're 21?
I mean, have you seen the like the 11-year-old who went viral?
Yes.
She was talking about Sephora and talking about girlfriends, and she said, "Oh, honey, we know you don't do a 10-step skin routine." Like,
Oh
what?
my
You're
gosh. I don't,
11.
with the little blonde girl that's like
I don't
her
remember what she
family
looked
should
like, but she
dances.
literally verbatim said that. Like, honey, we
Oh
know
my
you don't do an 11-step
goodness.
skin program. You're 11. Like,
You shouldn't be doing any skincare.
no. It's
We had like that apricot scrub.
awful. God awful for your
Like we
skin.
didn't have any skincare.
No.
Like you had, what was that lip balm? Like lip
Lip
smackers?
smackers, and then like that god awful alcohol that like burned as
Yeah.
you like those pads, and you're like, oh, it's killing everything. No, it
Yes.
was like literally drying out your
Do
skin.
you think those skin pads would kill the norovirus on a cruise?
I literally might.
Could you imagine? Like, no, it's just millennials. We
Yeah,
got
we got
that.
this. Let's take out this.
I mean, I do think it's so unhealthy. Like, I don't want Lakin to. I'm
Mm-mm.
happy I have a boy
Mm-hmm.
in that sense
Yeah.
because I don't think they get as much into it
Yes.
as the girls do.
Right now, Jay and I are very on the same page where like we don't want to give her a smartphone.
No.
And like seriously, like, no social media. Like
No.
it's not even just like how heavily they're influenced. They become addicted.
Yep.
The dopamine hits. It's like affecting their brains.
Yeah.
And they're becoming like a new like zombie generation.
Yeah.
It's just so really scary.
I was really disappointed. If you watched the Super Bowl, there was a halftime commercial,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe it was just one of the Super Bowl commercials, but it was basically Snapchat making it seem like every young kid should be on Snapchat.
Wow.
And I was
see
so disgusted by that. Not because, I mean, Snapchat's fine, whatever.
Sure.
But like, Snapchat is the social media app where after 24 hours, your message has disappeared.
Right.
Like, that's not safe.
Mm-mm.
Kids should not be on that. Like, there's
No.
no way.
Mm-mm. No.
And the fact that kids get bullied, like, I feel like parents can control the narrative on
Yeah.
this.
Right.
Like, if every parent just leaned in and said, no,
Yep.
it wouldn't be a thing.
Yeah, the suicide thing too.
Yeah.
And kids get weirder on that age. They don't want to open up to you, and you really don't know what's going on in their head. So
Yeah.
like, it's gonna be a battle. She might be the weird kid, but like, do I want my kid alive or do I want her
yeah.
to fit in?
Also, I have a friend who's a teacher, and she said that
Mm-hmm.
in high school, girls get bullied if they don't have the Stanley Cup. Like, what?
What?
Like, could you imagine, like, when we were younger, like, if you didn't have a Tamagotchi, like, you got bullied for
Bullied,
it? Like,
yeah.
or I don't even think we had anything like that. Like, it's a cup.
Yeah. You know, I think that's also like where I don't know if that's social media or like parents nowadays are just not parenting. Like I've heard it from many teachers from different sources, and it's starting from like pre-K, kindergarten. Like my stepmother-in-law, she teaches pre-K.
Yeah.
She said that like one of her students told her like my parents said it's your job to teach me. Like sorry, like
What is up with all the rights that kids have? And I'm not saying that kids shouldn't have fundamental rights, but it seems like teachers get disciplined for disciplining their classrooms.
right.
Like kids now have like almost this like
Mm-hmm.
self entitlement that they don't have to listen,
Yeah.
that they have this freedom of speech and that they can just do whatever they want. But
Mm-hmm.
what boggles my mind is that parents follow suit with that.
Yeah, I do. Mm-hmm.
Like,
I
why?
don't know what's going on with that. All of it. It's just wild to me.
That's why we're doing private school.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we are. Because I think that private school, if you're able to and you want to,
Yeah.
like we're going to do a Christian school, but
Sure.
I just like the fact that you'll have a little bit more control knowing the
Mm-hmm.
curriculum and knowing
Yeah.
what's happening in the school, because I do feel like public schools are a little iffy.
Yeah, I agree.
Like it's just so much, and I
Mm-hmm.
feel really scared for the next generation.
Mm-hmm. I know. And not only that, it's just like the mass shootings. It's just
Yeah,
crazy. We have one of the best it's like a boarding school in the nation. It's called Bowles. They just had like a bomb threat
that's
like last week.
crazy.
Like it's
It's like, how do
super
kids even
elitist.
get their hands on this?
I don't know.
And this episode turned really dark.
I know.
We're literally in Mickey and Minnie. So let's talk about something more lighthearted.
Okay, let's go.
Today, I almost passed out. Basically, I thought, I was like, okay, we got these Mickey shirts from Walmart. I'm gonna make them super cool. And so I started cutting, and then I cut through the sensitive part. What is this called on your hand? Like,
Don't put me on the spot on that one.
I don't know what
I
it
don't
is.
know.
Anyways, it cut right through, and I literally saw my world closing in.
She literally was gonna. I was
And I
very
was
scared
like,
she was gonna pass out. Like I was holding
like,
her up.
nurse, nurse, nurse.
You're like, did it get to attendant? I'm like, girl, I barely cut the skin.
I
You're,
know.
you're gonna be okay.
Okay, but you made a point that was like, it's all mental.
It is.
But like,
The vagal response.
what does that mean? The vagal response.
So there's two main kind of like controller. Okay, so they're connected to the spinal cord, and then there's
Okay.
the vagus nerve. So that's going to be a parasympathetic response, and then there's the sympathetic nerve. So if you think of sympathetic, you think of like fight or flight. Like if a lion was chasing you,
Yeah,
you know, like
my panic disorder.
yeah, like your heart rate would increase, you sweat, your pupils dilate, blah blah blah. So your vagus nerve is what controls your parasympathetic. So complete opposite of everything.
Got it. That's why my heart wasn't racing.
Correct. Your heart
Because I
slows
went
down.
like that. I was like, why is my
Mhm.
heart not racing?
Yes.
But like, I felt like
Yeah, and
everything
you
was
get
closing in.
Yeah, and you get like sweaty, diaphoretic pupils. Mm-hmm.
And it's
Gets
all
dizzy.
mind over matter.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Our bodies are wild. And then here we are not letting kids be kids.
I know.
Like, I literally can't even control myself when I get a paper cut.
And we want them to sit. You know, it's
And then we want them to sit for a 7-course meal.
a minute per year. That's what I heard.
So like they can sit for, if you're 1 minute, 2 minutes,
Mhm.
3 minutes.
Yep. I mean, Kalina showed that today at Indian.
Yeah.
She wasn't having it. I mean, she was just walking around, but she just can't sit still. She comes back and she eats some more, and then she goes on her way.
Do you think that there's like a niche in the market to have like a real child friendly like restaurant?
Absolutely.
You know,
Which-
like we used to have those. Like McDonald's used to have the pay plant,
Mm-hmm.
but they were like dirty.
I was gonna say, but now like with all these like
Yeah.
norovirus and
Might
stuff,
not be
I'm
able
like,
to.
ugh. But maybe just like more of like a field or something like open,
Yeah.
you know, especially like down here in Florida, it's hot most of the time.
Yeah, I feel like in Michigan there's not anything. Maybe because there's not a lot of land in Oakland County, but like
Yeah,
it'd be nice to have them. Like there's dog parks. Why can't there be kids
it's like a kid park. Yeah, yep,
Maybe that's a niche,
yeah,
like a warehouse
yeah.
with nothing in it.
You do a dog park, kid park, beer park, all
That'd
the
be
parks.
fun.
You know.
They are starting to open up more establishments where you can bring dogs.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be kind of nice to have something that was like maybe like eco-friendly for
Yep.
children.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
because I do think children need to get out. They need to move around. Like they don't want to sit still, and they shouldn't.
Yeah, I was reading something about boys specifically. They have so much testosterone up to age 6 that
Really?
they a lot of them get diagnosed with ADD, especially in school because they can't sit still. And like the teachers are like, we gotta medicate them. They blah blah blah. They just can't. They have so much energy and they want to burn. So a lot of people are homeschooling their kids at least through like kindergarten just because to fit that need because it's
How
insane.
come we didn't have that as much growing up though? Like you didn't like my parents say this, my grandparents say this, and I agree with it. Like
Mhm.
there was maybe the one kid that was like super hyperactive, but they
Yeah.
weren't treated like there's like something wrong with them. Is that like a new thing, or is it just like is medicine now just more advanced, or is it just people are diagnosing children way too early and they're just bored?
I don't know. That kind of like circles back to like we want kids to be adults, right? And with school especially, it's like everyone has to fit the mold, right?
Yeah,
So when you're an outlier, what do you do with that outlier? Like teacher can't give them one-on-one attention or anything. So
yeah,
it's just like how do we fit them into the mold so that we can continue on?
like
And I
the
think yeah,
masses. That's interesting. I wonder if Disney, because Disney is like world renowned for their customer service.
yes,
I want to ask like every single Disney cast member, I'm sure that's what they call them,
yeah,
how they handle all of the kids. Like you have to have a lot of patience to work on a
yeah.
cruise for Disney
Think about it. I
or
know.
even at the park, but at least the park, it's like,
You're not as one-on-one. Like we have like a
yeah,
server. We have the same server that are going to see our two kids for 4 nights straight.
really.
Yeah, they come with us to every
Did
restaurant.
you know a lot of those people on the cruise are trained to memorize their families? Like they will know your name.
Yeah, and like
Like
what your
they will
kids
see
like.
you and they will say, "Hi, Mrs. Bulgarelli."
Yeah, that's wild. I don't think that I could have like that level of customer service. I really don't.
No.
Like you'd have to pay me a lot of money for that. I mean, just like kind of like like, you see all these like people that are like on the best mood ever. They're on vacation and like that's your job like
I
every day.
literally called Disney today, one day before the cruise.
Mm-hmm.
It literally had a disclaimer on the site saying like cannot make updates.
Yeah.
I had the happiest girl talk to me.
Yeah.
She was like, "Hi, oh my gosh, you guys set sail tomorrow.
Like
Yes.
so happy for
Who
you.
would
Yeah.
be that main person on your other reservation party?"
Yeah.
And she was so polite and so
Mm-hmm.
nice, but it's the Disney
Yeah.
customer
Yeah, it
experience.
really is. We stayed at their animation resort
Yeah.
for Disney, whatever, and we hadn't checked out yet. And we come back to our room and everything was gone, like thrown away. And we're like, and we had like, Tupperware and like, snacks. And at this point, Kalina was drinking like milk in a sippy cup. So that was gone. And she needed that for her, like before her nap, before we like hit the road. So we went down to the lobby and we told them the story. They cut us a check.
What?
Yeah, like, how much do you think everything was worth? We're like, $100. I'm like, okay, $100. And they went to the cafeteria and they got her some milk so she could drink it. I mean, like, far to none. Like, no other place would do that. No.
I'm really excited to see the magic through their eyes, even though they might not. I mean, Kalina might remember it,
She might.
maybe.
Maybe.
I even think Lakin could, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah.
But like, I'm so excited to just see them happy.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you feel the same way, but I told myself when I became a parent, they say sometimes like, oh, well, just wait till your kid can remember it. Like, I don't want to wait for my kid to remember it.
Mm-mm.
Like, it's a memory for me
And
and it's experience for me. And
for them.
I want my child to be happy in the moment. I don't need
Yeah.
them to be like, yup, I'm keeping track of this vacation my mom took me on. Like, they don't care.
No, but I also think it helps develop them into like a worldly person, new experiences, meeting
Yes.
new people,
Being in
saying,
different
yeah, being
environments.
saying thank you and just interacting and just, being a
Yeah.
world citizen. I think that that's really important. And these are opportunities that we are lucky enough to afford to our children because
Right.
like this was not something that we were able to do. My family,
No, either.
it was
No.
not. So it's very exciting for me, and all of us to achieve this
I mean,
in our
yeah.
lifetime.
I mean, he has a passport at the age of 1. I didn't have a passport till
Yeah.
I was like
Yeah,
25,
exactly.
literally, maybe even older.
Right.
And like now, I feel like I'm more worried about like how do I raise him to know like this is not necessarily normal
Yeah.
that you've been to Disney twice and that you're going out of the country like there's like a happy medium too, I feel like.
For sure. I don't know. I was reading something that said that just being a world traveler, though, it makes you more empathetic. Like
I
you
can see that.
see different cultures and how other people live, and you realize you're not just so stuck in like your Stanley cups and like making
Yeah.
fun of someone who doesn't, because there's just so much more to life, and you see, how other people live.
I mean, like, if you had to go back to when we were children, like, what do you think would be like the Stanley Cup of the 80s?
The 80s,
Well, I
90s.
was in the 80s.
I was
I
born.
was born in
I
85.
was 88.
Okay. So the
90s. Let's
90s.
do
We were both
90s.
like the
Yeah.
90s. Like, what would it have been? Like, I feel like, did we have like Skechers? Like, I don't remember.
I
Was there
mean,
like
yeah,
Looney
but
Tunes?
I wasn't that like
Like
Beanie
Tasmanian
Babies.
Devil?
But it
Oh, yeah.
wasn't like I wasn't gonna make fun of someone because they didn't have that Princess
No.
Diana bear, like that was just
Yeah.
like it
I
was a
never had
cool
one of
thing.
those. Like
No, I can't think
Barbies.
of I think of more like high school where it got a little bit more intense, like if you didn't dress in Abercrombie,
Yes, like the Abercrombie or
yeah,
Hollister.
Hollister, then like
Oh yeah, that's like if you wore Aeropostale
mhm.
instead of like Hollister.
Yeah.
Now it's like Stanley Cups. I don't know which worse. Maybe we were just as bad and we just didn't think about
I
it
mean,
because
it was
we were.
definitely bad, but I don't feel like I mean, yeah, people will make fun of you or whatever, but at least when you went home, people weren't,
Yeah.
following you
Oh
there.
yeah, the social media aspect
Yeah.
of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like the profiles and stuff. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
super. It's raunchy out there.
Mhm.
Mm. Anyways, rapid fire.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you some
Oh.
questions. Okay. Question number one.
Okay.
Would you rather go to the House of Aya or the Disney cruise we're about to embark on tomorrow?
Oh, come on. That's so
I
hard.
know.
Is it with the same like our
Yes,
children?
it's with the same crew.
I'm gonna say Disney Cruise, I guess.
I'm gonna say House of Aya.
Really?
I really, really like when you sent me the House of Aya, I was like, this would be such a great milestone vacation to go on like every 5 or 10 years as a
And
family. We still could do that.
yeah, we still can. But I don't know because I feel like we would get more out of it without the children.
Yeah,
Like our souls
yeah,
rejuvenating,
yeah.
like our batteries
I
would
mean,
recharge more.
we were so like that we had time today that
Yeah,
we went like wild
we did
in
at Walmart.
Walmart. Like
It
we
was like
were
Girls
like,
Gone Wild,
it
Mom
was like
edition.
literally like we're like, should we get these sandals that say Mama? Like, do they have more pajamas? Should we get another moo?
Do the men need Mickey
Yeah,
stuff? I
we're
think they
like literally
do.
looking at like this carousel that you flip around of like Mickey
You got in
shit.
trouble.
Yeah, I did. Okay, so you would do the Disney cruise. What are you most excited for this Disney cruise?
Oh, that's tough. I like me personally as a parent, I am most excited for the fact that all of my meals are being prepared for me. Like all of
Ooh,
them.
you're
Like
right.
it's amazing and I don't have to cook or clean. That is a huge like just like
I know.
the mental capacity that takes and like the physical capacity that takes, but just even though like our children are there, we still can like relax more. I don't have to think about what I gotta
Yeah,
make or X, Y, and Z. You just show up and you eat good food. That for me as a parent is just so exciting.
I am also excited that on the Disney Wish, it's the only cruise where even the market buffet is behind
Yeah,
glass
I
and it's
know.
served to you. I think that's really nice that it'll be cleanly.
And nobody will sneeze on it, put
Hmm.
their grubby hands on the tongs.
I think that is really nice to just be able to eat because I feel like food is supposed to be enjoyed. And a lot of times when you're a parent, you're not necessarily enjoying the
Or
food.
eating your kids'
Like,
scraps.
isn't there that one like kids storyline? It's like something something, and then like the porridge, like mama's porridge is cold, or
Yeah,
is that
the
like a
bears, three
yeah?
bears.
Or
Yeah,
is it like
the dad's was too hot,
yeah,
the mom's was too cold,
yeah?
and
It's literally like being that's
yeah.
why I never thought about it
Hmm.
until I became
You
a
know
parent.
what? That
I
is
was like,
true.
mama's porridge is cold because she didn't get to
Yeah,
eat.
yeah. True life.
Isn't that
That
interesting?
is. It's almost like
I
your
kind
Baba Black Sheep.
oh yeah, we're not going into that one. But like I kind of want to see who wrote that poem. I feel like there's probably some history there. Like was it a woman that wrote it?
It
She
had to
had to
be because
been.
there's no way a man is noticing that,
Yeah,
girl.
like, no. Okay. What do you think is going to be the biggest challenge on the cruise with toddlers?
Getting them sit through
You
dinner.
think?
Yes.
Because,
That show better be damn good.
I mean, I feel like I would be really impressed as if Disney had something in preparation for the toddlers.
Like for dinner.
Yeah.
I've seen coloring, but we see how our kids did with that. Layton was eating the crayons. Kalina was like throwing them.
James is like screaming at me, Mom, Celia, Celia, he's eating it's like, you're the one watching him. How
You
is
get
this
it
my
out. I
fault?
know, right?
Okay, I think, yeah, sitting still will be a challenge. I
Mm,
also think I'm interested to see, for me, like, part of me thinks that it might be a challenge that they're so young on the ship because there might not be as much for them to do
yeah.
because they might not understand some of like the older kids stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're gonna have to be really creative. Like, I'm fully anticipating to like be basically Moana the whole time I'm there. Like, I'm mentally prepared to be the Disney character
Yeah.
and their tour guide.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I mean, there's like arts and crafts.
Is there?
Yeah, there are. And they said that sometimes they're a little bit more advanced, but you can take it with you.
Oh, okay. So that's
And then
key.
they can like do it, whatever. They said you can take crayons,
Okay.
coloring stuff, so we
Yeah.
can like do it later. I think that's
Did
gonna be
you
real
buy the
clutch.
backpack that with the marker?
I sure did.
I did too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I put a note in there, like she can actually read it. They
Oh,
had a little
wait.
space
You
for a
had a
note.
space for a note?
Yeah.
I didn't see
Like
that.
as a gift. And I put a little note for
And then
Kalina.
I told you I bought like the blanket and the
Yeah.
pillow just to make James upset. Because he's gonna walk in and be like, "Wow, they gave
You
this
gave
is,"
it.
and I'm gonna be like, "No, this is only $5,000." But I did think it might be good for him to have a blanket just in case
Yeah,
if we're
it
like
gets
out and
cold.
about.
Yeah.
But I feel like Disney is extremely expensive. I
Oh
really
yeah.
hope that the cruise is like absolutely amazing.
Mm.
But what's exciting is we're gonna do a debark episode, so we're gonna be able to like go through everything that we learned about the Disney
Yes.
Wish,
Give all the tips.
which I think is really important, especially if you're going there with a toddler. Because I feel
Mm-hmm.
like if you're an older kid, like they have
Yeah.
like if you're over 48 inches, it's like an
Free
amusement
range.
park, then you can
Mm-hmm.
kind of just do whatever.
Yeah.
But when you're younger than that and you want to go have fun, but your kids are a little bit more limited, like
Yep.
it takes a little bit more planning.
Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, there's not too much information out there, so I think
No,
this really helps some
no.
toddler
There's
parents
not
out.
enough information. You have to wake up for midnight for everything. That's all I've learned so far.
Absolutely.
Wake up at midnight to do your check ins.
Yep.
Like, I don't even know who's at the royal gathering, which is like where you
Yeah,
get to go meet the
just some
princesses.
princesses. I mean, a lot of people don't even know. Like we deep dived
Yeah.
into these
I mean, you
forums.
did. I mean, I
Yeah,
was like literally like riding your coattail.
yeah. And I was like, girl, we got to get up. We got to get up at midnight. I would set an alarm
Yeah.
for 11:58 after because Mama got to go to bed early.
Yeah.
And we'd get up and we'd be like on the phone. I'm like, girl, blah blah blah. We booked that. We got our check in.
Speaking of that, if people don't know,
Mm.
is if you link your reservation
Yeah.
with each other, you can book stuff for each other because we were trying to do the royal gathering and
Mm-hmm.
you booked it for
Mm-hmm.
us
Mm-hmm.
because you were able to get to it
I was able to
faster.
see all of them. So like Disney will give everyone's name a little checkbox, and I could see all of them because our accounts were
Yeah.
linked. So if you have someone you are going with, and I mean you can get linked rooms, which we have
Yep.
our rooms at link and our balconies and linked, which is really
Yep.
nice to give the kids more room to like run around. But you just call them and say, hey, I'm with so and so
Yep.
family. We want to have dinner together. They'll link you guys up,
Everything's
and
done.
then it's good to go.
Like, we're basically on
Yeah.
a family vacation
Yeah.
together to them. Like, everything, I called today again, everything was set up perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's really exciting too,
That
to
is
be able
what's
to
nice.
have like
Mm-hmm.
another family there, so that say you want to do a date night or say you want to have like a
Yeah.
little break, like there's a little bit more autonomy now with
Yes.
each other,
Absolutely.
where if you were to just go with just your family, like you're
Mhm.
kind of
You're
like
stuck. Yeah.
And I think I do kind of want to see some of like the adult only
Yeah, the
pieces of the
areas.
ship.
Yeah. The adult only coffee shop called the Cove. It's like Moana themed.
Ooh,
It has a lot of people don't know this, but I deep dived. They have like all the pastries behind the counter are free
really?
and only in the adult only coffee shop.
Is the adult only because of like alcohol in the coffee?
No, because it's like linked. It's just like in the adult only section. It's
Oh,
linked to like
like
the pool
got it.
area.
Okay.
You don't
Because
have to.
there's like the adult only
Yeah, it's right
pool.
about there. That's so it's like the
Yeah.
adult only.
And then the nursery, we're doing the nursery for the Palo brunch, which is adult only, and that's the nursery's $4 an hour.
I know it was like $24 for 3 hours.
Oh,
So
was it? Okay,
yeah,
so maybe a
so
little bit more.
it's like 8.
It wasn't horrible though. Like they could have charged like $20
Oh
an
yeah,
hour.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
it wasn't
Oh yeah,
bad.
because people are gonna do it
But
regardless.
if you're booking, you get 10 hours to book, and then if you want anything more than that,
Yep.
you have to basically like tail your ass
Mm-hmm.
to the nursery as soon as you get on the ship,
Yep.
and then ask for more time.
For more time. Yeah.
But we're not doing that.
Norovirus.
No. I mean, seriously.
I know.
Like if you're thinking about like daycare, like this is like the mecca
cesspool. Yeah,
of
absolutely.
like quarantine. Like you're still quarantined on the ship with these people.
Oh yeah, for sure. I will say Disney is good about it. Like they have this automatic hand wash for the kids club. Like they just stick their hands in these holes and they wash them. Like with
Like with
soap and
soap?
water. Yeah.
It's like automatic soap and
Yeah.
water.
Because kids are gross. They don't wash their hands well. So these machines like wash them for them. Isn't that cool?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What do they have it in all the bathrooms though?
So this is like before they go in the kids club. Make them wash their
They
hands.
need to have it in every single bathroom.
I know.
Because men probably like when they go to the bathroom
yeah,
aren't washing
gross.
their hands.
Oh, I know.
It's disgusting.
Their fecal matter. Anyway.
You want to know what is one of my biggest like icks? If you're in the pool area and you have to use the restroom.
Yeah.
There's always like a restroom right off the pool, and it's always wet on the floor.
Oh my gosh, yes. And it's like
all I can think about is
gross.
Like my flip flops.
I know. Let's just hope we don't see a drain pool because the only reason they drain pools.
Why?
There's
fecal.
A floater.
I think that's a wrap then. And then when we get off the ship, we're going to do another podcast. Yeah. And we're going to talk about everything.
I'm sure that's going to be very juicy.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to wear a Gen X or Gen Z.
Mickey costumes.
I'm very excited for them to see your work.
Well, I'm excited that I get to spend the week with you.
Yes, I can't wait. We already have off to a good start.
Do you think we'll cry? Do you think when the fireworks come, we'll start crying? Like, are we going to have a moment together?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. I don't think we'll cry, but I do think we're going to have a shit ton of fun.
Yeah, we are. All right. Well, thanks for listening. Sorry for my coughing fit. We'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great Disney magical day. Suki, Yuki. Yuki.